Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of We Ballin' Over Here. We Ballin' Over Here, sponsored by OGARYTV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button if you're a basketball fan, because we ballin' over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, let's get into it, man. We're going to talk about them Raptors going against some Washington Wizards. We're going to talk about the overall stance where the Raptors is at, what's happening in their season. And I'm telling you, as you see from the cover art, we got a lot to clap for. Let's get into it, baby. Yeah, so the Toronto Raptors came out victorious 102-90 versus the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards definitely having a great season. They got their star player, Bradley Beal, didn't request a trade. He stayed around and made sure he tried to build something in Washington, and it's so far so good. At the present moment, they are a playoff team, so we got to give them a lot of credit. They are doing something good in Washington, currently sitting at the 5th place in the Eastern Conference, while the Toronto Raptors is currently 12th in the East. But it's not all bad news for the Toronto Raptors. As I said, they just came off of a win versus the Washington Wizards by the score of 102-90. And the Raptors came out very aggressive from the start. They had a good lead. They kept Washington to just 12 points in the first quarter. And this is the third straight game that the Toronto Raptors has kept a team under 100 points. So before the year started, we were all excited at the potential of the defense. There was, OG? Scottie Barnes being this great defender, and then we're going to get back Pascal. Don't forget Fred could play. Don't forget Gary Trent Jr. can play defense. And Precious Achiuwa? Oh my gosh, we have a crazy starting lineup. It doesn't matter, we're the defensive team of the year. It's going to be crazy. That's how it started, man. That's how I saw it. I was like, yeah, I know for sure the defense going to be proper. That's something that I was hanging my hat on, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Once the defense is there, it gives us an opportunity to stay in the game, and I know eventually we'll get the offense, and then you started seeing OG develop his offense. Fred has his offense, and then Scottie Barnes, they said he couldn't shoot. That's what they said, he couldn't shoot. But then, obviously, that changed. Scottie Barnes came in, started developing a mid-range, starting to have a little post-up move. Then all of a sudden, he's hitting threes now. So, hold on. Something is happening. Yeah. The Raptors are starting to step up. It seems like they're starting to find their groove. The players are finding their roles. Guys are adjusting, understanding they have to make sacrifice in order for the betterment of the team, and it's just coming along great at the present moment. So currently the Raptors are on a 2-game winning streak with a game coming against the OKC Thunder, which I would expect them to win. I mean, OKC got killed the other day, 70-something point loss. Ew. So, Raptors, with our defense, we know what we can do. I expect that to be a win, so I expect that to be our third win in a row, which, is really making the pot bubble for the Raptors because we've had a slow start. There's no ifs, ands, but about it. The schedule was kind of tough, but no excuse. In order for you to know where you stand, you got to beat those good teams. So, right now, the Raptors are picking up steam. I don't know if it's the snowball effect, I would call it, where, you start with a little snowball and then you start rolling and yeah. So it looks like that's happening for us right now. We're just growing, we're becoming better and better. And this is without the services of OG Anunoby. And we got to figure out what we're going to do with Goran Dragic, man, because either we're going to get something for him, but to have such a player sitting out all these months and games is like, all right, bruh, make up your mind. If we keeping him, we keeping him. If we're not keeping him, we're not keeping him. I mean, he didn't help it by saying what he said earlier about coming to Toronto. So I think from that, bruh, it kind of looked bad, and then it just wasn't working right away. So that's another story for another day. But as I'm saying, the Raptors are currently on a roll. They're building up their self-esteem. They're building up their confidence. The players are starting to find out where they fit in the offense. And it was just a great game, especially against the Washington Wizards. As I said, we came out very strong defensively. Second quarter, gave up too much points. Defense wasn't on point. Second half again, we keep losing the second half, and I don't like that. We do need to be consistent across the board. It is 48 minutes that is played in a basketball game. Don't just win 24 of it. You need to win more than that. At least 36 minutes of it, something. So I want to see that improve. But it was great to see Pascal come out, drop 31 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Mr. Pascal Siakam, the guy that gets a lot of hate. A lot. Like, there is people that want this guy gone. I'm in a Facebook group, and sometimes you see some of the comments. It's like, yeah, he still got to go. Even after they won. Even after he dropped 30-something. Even after he has an official. Yeah, you got to go. It's like, bruh, can the guy get a chance to grow? And, you can't do that to our star players because eventually, if this is the kind of, a lot of, okay, I'm going to say this. Let's say about 80% of Toronto people give love to our star players, non-stops, up and down, whatever. But there's a 20%, man, they just hate. They just hate no matter what. There's people I know, you live in this city that don't like the Raptors. Just because. No reason. They just don't. So I think that's pretty sad, and I need some of y'all to back up, man. Get off of Pascal, man. Dip. Yeah, Pascal's balling, stepped up, gave us a 31 points in the win. So I'm very happy for him for that. It was good to see Mr. Chris Boucher. Mr. Boucher, yeah. In just 18 minutes, he came out and gave a solid 14 points. He definitely turned the tide of the game and picked up the energy and, doing Chris Boucher stuff. Big dunks, good putbacks, block shots, all of that. Chris Boucher, it was great to see you back, my brother, and just hope you keep in that rhythm and keep going because we know you're a valuable piece for this offense. Precious Achua, our point guard, I'm joking. Precious Achua, yeah, 14 rebounds, bro. I don't blame you. Sometimes you got to walk that ball a little bit. I mean, you working that hard. Man, I really like that it seems like you are improving, even though it's a little hard to see, but you are improving with the idea of not taking the shot as soon as you get the ball. You're a bit more patient now. I like it that you're not feeling that, as soon as I get the ball, I got to do something. No. You're actually going in the flow of things. Watanabe, I really like how he's playing. He's bringing the energy. Like he's confident. When he scores, he'll do his celebration because he knows that, yeah, I think I'm carving out a niche for myself, and I think he knows that he'll be around for a long time. Hopefully it's with the Raptors, but if not, he knows he's guaranteed a spot in majority of anyone's rotation. So Watanabe, keep going, bruh. Yeah, man. Mr. Banton, Toronto's very own. Yeah. Make some noise, man. Dalano Banton is a star in the making, along with Scottie Barnes. They are, man. Them two on the team together in the next coming years, look out. It's going to be a dangerous tandem. But yeah, man, I'm excited for what's happening. The Raptors are really starting to find their groove, and we just hope it continues. Keep going, fellas. One game at a time. That's 2 in a row. Let's get this one against the OKC Thunders. Yeah, and let's keep it going. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you're a basketball fan, if you're a Raptors fan, don't forget to like, subscribe because we bowling over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.